Show start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pro Wrestling Ontario! Heading hard, you know we coming for ya. Big ups to competition, you know we ain't running from ya. The major payoff fights, empirical decisions, raining bombs throughout the airstrike. You know we greedy, just a little sane with the reins. Yeah, we rip this fight. Can't stop the progress, you can't up us. We in too damn tight, so hit the lights. Pro Wrestling Ontario.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it's for the Pro Wrestling Ontario Trios Championship!
Welcome to Pro Wrestling Ontario, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kevin the Intern, joined by the charismatic Nathan Savage. Yes, after a couple weeks back, we had two of these three men make their debut. Now they are joining forces to try to take over the Trios division. That is the plan for Tarik, Jonny Deluca, and the Wavemaker, Kyle Boone.
Absolutely. We have seen these men running drills in this very ring, in this very building. Tarik trying to impart some wisdom on Johnny D and Kyle Boone. I'm sure that this is going to be a very hard-hitting matchup, but this is their mentor.
Oh, that it will. This is a team that does not know each other quite well just yet, but these three single athletes are three of the hottest competitors in all of Ontario today.
And then here are three individuals in Ontario that hold, I think, one of the strongest bonds so far today. Being able to walk away victoriously after a war last show. Triple threat trios ladder match, 9 competitors, 3 referees. Yates going through tables. We've talked about it all, but they have finally walked in and walked out. Sorry, no, they have walked out and walked in, the trios champions.
That match was absolute pandemonium. Matthew Grant taking full advantage of the chaos, climbing the ladder, reaching the Trios Championship. And if you ask me, that may have turned them into the most dominant team in Pro Wrestling Ontario history.
Absolutely. So, Matt Grant cornered me in the back earlier today. Did he corner you like he cornered me? Because he yelled at me, quote unquote, "Tell that intern to get my name right this time."
I'm going to be honest, I avoided him strictly because I saw him yelling that at you. I guess that's another one to add to the list of people that I don't get along with.
You've got a bad luck with champions around here lately.
Champions and Corey Stone.
I mean, after the results later on, I mean, he very well could be another champion. You could be 3 for 3.
You might want to find a new commentator, Savage. Or at least start paying me health insurance.
Not a sound you're used to hearing here at Pro Wrestling Ontario Empire, getting the cheers. I mean, I'll take it.
I mean, as brash and as cocky as they are very well respected for a reason.
Apparently the boys wanted to do a pose off of their own. Quite interesting. What do you got for us? Ooh. Okay. Quite a reaction.
Crowd getting behind these three very likable individuals.
Mixed emotions, mixed reactions. Some of them are behind them, some of them not so much.
But the fact is, we're going from straight approval to mixed.
All right, let's try one more time, all right, man. I think
What?
I don't know, man. English is my second language too, so.
That was something. 2, 3. Oh, come on! We were all having a good time, but here we are.
Oh, and that's the Empire we all know and love, ruining the fun for everyone else. As long as they get to walk out as champion, that's all that matters.
Oh, Empire slinking out of the ring.
Very intelligent move from the Trios champions there.
I told you he yelled at me earlier. That's your fault.
I couldn't avoid him this time. I couldn't avoid him. Let's be honest, Moon Knight's a good show. I think he's just jealous.
Oh, Johnny D bringing the fight to JT Kirk. Kyle Boone bringing the fight to Matthew Grant. Krystal Moon is just stuck in the middle. I think she's going to have to try to get out of here somehow.
Oh, the teamwork between these two individuals.
Johnny D just carrying around Krystal Moon around ringside. Kyle Boone sends JT Kirk into the ring, face to face with Tarik. Oh! Just a clubbing right hand, leveling out the champion.
Oh yes, from one of the hardest hitting men in all of Ontario as he takes it to Krystal Moon there. And now it's the Standards' turn.
All right, what we see here next? I mean, we do have 2 legal competitors in the ring currently, but referee Brad Myers is yet to call for the bell, so I trust him.
Mr. Grant taking his time as he turns around there.
He just raked the eyes. Now, all right, now we're ringing the bell.
All right,
now we're getting started.
We are officially off. 2 legal men in the ring there. Tarik and Matthew Grant, not Steven.
All right, Matthew Grant gets sent off for the ropes, though. Oh, and a vicious arm drag. Oh, my God, another deep arm drag. Crescent kick didn't quite get all of it there, but enough to get the job done as Matt Grant sends cowering back to his brother.
All I know is that happened way too quick. I'm not quite sure what I saw, but I always like seeing Matt Grant getting beat up like that.
Oh, we're doing the chops, okay.
Here comes the Messiah of the Facebuster going head-to-head with the hardest-hitting man in Ontario.
Tarik and JT Kirk lock up, and Tarik immediately taking control of that left arm of JT Kirk. Nice arm wringer, keeping control of the champion, keeping him in the center of the ring, backing up to his corner. Nice
Here
clean
comes
tag.
Vitamin D Johnny Deluca, the NSW Brass Knuckles champion.
Though let's keep in mind here tonight, this is a trios match. Though tagging can be done, you don't necessarily have to tag in order to get a fresh teammate into the ring.
No, that is true. Roll underneath the bottom rope. Next guy is free to come in.
Absolutely, as soon as both feet touch the floor. But what are we seeing here from Boone and Deluca?
The strength of Deluca, and I think we're about to see the athleticism of Boone.
Body slam on behalf of Deluca. Nice stiff elbow drop. Oh, but tags in Krystal Moon. What are we going to see here next? Kyle Boone, Krystal Moon. That rhymed. And oh my God, a nice double hip toss.
And here comes Matthew Grant, and one for him as well.
He landed clean on his tailbone there. But Matt Grant, currently the legal man in this matchup. Kyle Boone, Matthew Grant, sent into the corner, tagging in the big man himself, Tarik.
Yes, there he is. And here comes the hardest hitting man trying to get Matt Grant right in the midsection there, tossing Matt Grant face first into the turnbuckle.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to just shush for this.
Oh.
Vicious strikes on behalf of Tarik, bringing the fight directly to the trios champion, Matthew Grant, as he, just falls lifelessly down to the mat.
Matthew Grant just throwing his fist to the wind, hoping to hit anything. As he works his way up, Tarik.
Oh, stumps on the toes.
It's just a dirty move there, man.
That's just dastardly. Sends Tarik off, though, but Tarik's ready for him. Reverses. Oh, kick to the midsection. What do you see here next from Mr. Punch Kick Chop himself? Oh, Kirk is now the legal man.
Yeah, JT Kirk working his way in. Tarik didn't quite see it there as Kirk blindsides him with that double knee. And that step-up senton from Matthew Grant.
Reverse Meteora on behalf of JT Kirk, followed up. Oh, nice leg drop. Bringing the fight right to Tarik. Hooks the outside leg. Tarik gets out at one, though.
And Tarik just checking himself for a second there. JT Kirk not giving him a second to catch his breath.
I will say, I've been very interested to see how these two would lock up tonight, both being the larger gentlemen of their teams.
Oh yes, the two powerhouses of their team. This is going to be where we see the real action of this match. Oh!
Kick to the face of JT Kirk, sends the reject through the ropes. Oh, classic Tarik.
Oh, and from the apron, rope hung elbow drop, gorgeous.
Right across the back of the head. He is seeing stars, or sorry, starting to see little crowns right now.
I see what you did there. That's good stuff.
Tarik's got Kirk in the corner. Oh, that was a right shot for sure.
Oh no, that it was 100%.
Tarik bringing the fight to JT Kirk. Kick to the midsection. Chop across the chest.
Woo! That was a shotgun shot if I've ever heard one.
Headlock takeover. Kirk is dazed in the center of the ring. Oh, and a kick right across the face. Just
if anyone knows how to lay it in, it's going to be Tarik, that's for sure. And Johnny Deluca wanting to get in on this.
These boys are just putting on a clinic here tonight. This is just straight up heavy striking, grappling, wrestling.
Oh yes, all just taking their turn, showing what they got.
All the mind games in the world can't help you if you can't overcome the power of these three.
Oh, that is true. And could you imagine these three winning the Trios Championship in their first match as a team?
Oh, knee across the shoulder blades, has the leg hooked. Oh, kick out at 2. Johnny Deluca staying on top of JT Kirk though. But yes, to get to your point, that would be wild. And I think Matt Grant would probably explode if he lost these belts this quickly.
Oh, that he would after everything he went through in order to win those championships with his teammates.
Pulls the hair. Oh, Kirk sends Boone crashing into Deluca though. Setting him up.
And there's
and there's a face buster. Hooks the outside leg.
And that was some of that veteran teamwork there. Matthew Grant distracting the opponent just quick enough for JT Kirk to get a moving.
JT Kirk backing Kyle Boone up into their corner. Matthew Grant, now the legal man, showing the disrespect to Tarik. Classic Matt Grant sliding between the ropes, hitting him with that line. Kirk, double knees to the chest. Krystal Moon's bound to come in soon. Oh my, that was close.
And this is why they're one of the most decorated trios in all of Ontario.
Well, we are the only trios division, so we got the only prize.
That's true.
Oh, that was his head.
Yeah, face first, almost.
Hooks the inside leg. Oh, Tarik almost had to break up the count for Kyle Boone there.
Yes, and Tarik always ready to go when it comes to helping out his partners.
Yeah, Krystal Moon just pulling Kyle Boone up by his hair and then double elbows right across the spine. Like, she still has a fistful of the hair there. Has Kyle Boone in the corner.
Oh, Krystal Moon talking a bit of smack on her own. A skill I'm sure she learned very well from Matthew Grant.
Fair chop of her own there on behalf onto Kyle Boone. Oh, and another one to boot. Kyle Boone stuck in the Empire corner. Tarik, though, trying to get in, and Empire just taking advantage once again.
Oh, yes, there's that patented teamwork of Empire, knowing exactly how to use the rules against their opponent.
Matthew Grant, the legal man.
Yeah, Matthew Grant almost has to say, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Oh, Kyle Boone pushing Krystal Moon away, trying to create some sort of room in order to catch his breath.
Kyle Boone continuing to try to create some separation between him and the champion, but he's back dazed in Empire's corner.
And just moments ago, we had the two powerhouses going at it.
Oh!
And Kyle Boone
starting to fight out of it, though, sends Krystal crashing into the turnbuckle, though. Kyle Boone is down in the center of the ring.
As there's that fighting spirit of the Wavemaker.
Oh! Empire, JT Kirk, Matthew Grant pulling Johnny Deluca and Tarik off the posts. Krystal Moon was ready for him, though. Double knees across the spine. Has him in the cover.
Oh, Kyle Boone just centimeters away from tagging his partners, Empire, pulling both men down from the apron.
Champions almost retained there. Kyle Boone staying alive in this matchup for his team. Krystal Moon, though, on the offense.
Oh,
nice
just
slap.
adding insult to injury there with that open hand slap.
Oh, that's out. That was in the ear.
No, that it was.
Oh!
Beautiful Michinoku driver there from the Wavemaker.
You want to talk about reflex moves right there. He was just getting that crap slapped out of him, and he just pulled that out of nowhere.
Oh, Matthew Grant getting very frustrated with this crowd. Frankly, I wish he would shut up.
Brad Myers checking on both these competitors, making sure they're both okay. Kyle Boone back, just trying to get back up to a vertical basis though. Oh, both with the tag simultaneously. Johnny D, Matthew Grant, both legal competitors.
Here comes Johnny Deluca with that sling blade. JT Kirk, one more sling blade for him.
Beautiful execution, tagging in Tarik. What will we see here? Oh boy.
Can't wait to see what these two have in store.
Tarik directing traffic. Oh, and a deep European uppercut to Matt Grant.
Yes, with authority.
Oh, Kirk's ready for him though, sends him rolling through, but oh my.
The vertical leap of Tarik, absolutely mind-blowing.
Tarik is impressing the crowd here tonight. Again, back-to-back shows. Solid outing for Tarik thus far. As Kirk set up between the ropes, what are we gonna see here?
Yeah, he's got him hung up in the ropes there.
Oh geez. Oh boy. Oh, sends Matthew Grant. Oh, what are we setting up for here?
There it is. I think we might be getting a 2-for-1 special of sorts.
Oh, jeez. Tarik come crashing down to the floor very hard after hitting that elbow, but he is back up just as quickly.
Oh, there it is, hitting that deep elbow on 2 of the 3 members of the Trios champions here.
Tarik is fired up. Kyle Boone, Johnny D, both on their feet around the ringside. Tarik rolls through, getting a little bit of air, trying to get a little bit of momentum in tonight's matchup. And there's Matthew Grant, stuck between Boone and Deluca.
Oh, putting himself in a precarious position once again. Matt Grant never wanted to take things laying down.
Oh, things are getting serious here. He's not scared.
Oh, that he's not.
I admire that. I admire the courage it takes to step in that ring.
Oh, that is one thing Matt Grant has, is courage. He is never afraid to go toe-to-toe with someone twice, 3 times his size, but he's definitely going to regret his decision if it doesn't go his way.
Absolutely. PWO Trios champion Matthew Grant, been with the company since day one, inaugural openweight champion, bringing the fight to Tarik, but Tarik bringing the fight right back.
Oh, that he is. Thunderous chop echoing throughout Green Door Studios here in Hamilton.
Oh, a pop-up chop sending Matt Grant crashing down to the mat. Look, setting up for that backpack stunner.
Yes, patented Tarik here.
Oh! Beautiful execution. Hooks the outside leg. I thought we had
kicking that, breaking that up there.
Yeah, if Krystal Moon did not break up that pin, we would definitely have brand new Trios champions right now. Johnny D calling in Krystal. Kick across the face. Kirk dragging Tarik. What is... Oh no, he doesn't see Kirk.
Oh, back of the head right onto the turnbuckle there. Johnny Deluca's going to be seeing stars after that.
Back of the head, neck, and shoulders coming crashing down on that turnbuckle. All 3 members of Empire standing tall in the ring, dragging Tarik back into the center of the canvas, and they're just bringing the assault right to him, but he's fighting back fast. Whoa.
Tarik fighting his way out here, but Empire, the numbers game, just too much for him.
He is not going down without a fight. He does not care. Krystal Moon on his back. He is fighting through every member of Empire, but the numbers game is just too much.
Oh, and there he is going to that patented finish of theirs. SMFT, I might have messed up the acronym, but there it is.
There we go.
Krystal Moon flying high with that senton. I'm not quite sure if Tarik would be able to kick out of that, but Krystal Moon not totally able to make the cover.
But here's Johnny Deluca, now the legal competitor, now that Tarik's 2 feet are on the bottom of the floor, but the numbers game is too much for these boys.
Oh, but here comes Kyle Boone to help make the save with those stiff strikes there.
Well, Tarik's got to be training him well. Look at Kyle Boone. Look at the assault he's bringing to JT Kirk. Oh! Matthew Grant just got hurled into the front row.
Oh, yes, now we're looking 2-on-1 up against Krystal Moon here. Should be an interesting combination.
Sending Kyle Boone over the top, though. Johnny D's coming in. Oh! A little bit of a miscommunication there, crashing down onto Tarik.
Johnny Deluca not quite sure what happened there.
He's got to keep his head in this matchup, though. Looking like he's going to set up for that blue thunder bomb, but oh my God. Back elbow to the champion. Oh no. Ducks the line. Will we see?
Going for the double dose there.
That was a legit double dose. The crowd is behind Deluca here tonight, alone in the ring with Krystal Moon. What will we see here from Vitamin D, Johnny Deluca?
Setting him up for another one. He hits this. This is going to be it there. Krystal
ready.
Moon over the cover.
Hooks the tights. She hooked the tights.
That it was. Empire.
Can I swear again? No? Okay, sorry, I've been told.
We got one per show.
Yep, I'm being told again I am not allowed to swear again. We got the one for the show, so screw that. That was not cool.
Was not, but
Wow.
Empire walking away with the win at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and we have still have tons of action here to come, but oh my god, speaking of action, look at these three men in the ring. Tarik coming between Boone and Deluca.
Yeah, emotions running high between these two young lions.
We saw this at the last show. Both these men couldn't keep their tempers under control, but hopefully Tarik can keep these two in check. I know the trios division here is a little bit chaotic at times with lots of people, lots of emotions, lots of stuff flying off, but Tarik is... Oh, okay, he's not leaving him, he's bringing him with him. He's commanding them to the back. We will catch you all later on tonight, and I'm sure this is not the last we have seen of this trios team.
We went through two different trios in a ladder match. We went through Tarik, Johnny Deluca, and Kyle Boone tonight. You can throw together all the trios you want in Pro Wrestling Ontario, but there's only one premier faction in Ontario, and you're looking at them. We are fighting champions. We earned this position we're in today. So next Pro Wrestling Ontario show, we've gone through all the Pro Wrestling Ontario trios. So I've noticed there's been some NSW championships popping up on Pro Wrestling Ontario recently. So what do you say? Anybody from NSW, I don't care who it is. I don't care which three you throw together and try and take out the top faction in Ontario. You put them up, we'll knock them down. And at the end of the day, we will forever be your Pro Wrestling Ontario, no, Pro Wrestling Empire Trios champions. Don't get mad, just get used to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Ontario, and we have your main event. John Greed making his way to the ring. Scumbag Yates, steel chair in hand. This man is not looking happy. This man is not looking pleased. This man has, he led these gentlemen to Trios Championship victory. Scumbag Yates has stayed by his side. It seems like we don't quite sure what's happening with Tyler Arrow and Mike Forte as we saw, but Greed and Yates, a bond that is quite strong, and I'm quite interested to see what is going to happen here tonight when John Greed takes on Mike Forte. John Greed commanding the respect of the room, slowly making his way to the ring. Serious, that man could just stare a hole right through you. I am quite intrigued to see how tonight's matchup goes because, like I said, we didn't quite leave things quite interesting. Not quite kosher. Arrow's kind of back with Forte now, it seems like. I'm not quite too sure, but one thing is for sure, and Yates Strike, that's no more. But it seems like Airstrike might be kind of coming back together.
I mean, those are two men that it's going to take a lot more than some strong words to break them apart here. John Greed has some words for us, it seems.
Oh, this is...
What I have to say is that Mike Forte, he doesn't get an entrance today. Because this isn't the rest of the match, this is the teaching moment. And Mike Forte needs to learn right now what it takes to do whatever it takes and more. So do not play that man's music. Do not cheer this man. Do not give him anything that you sheep will do. And get in this ring now.
Don't give him music, and the crowd will give them his own music.
Music or no music, the fans are behind Forte, and you can hear it. The chants are echoing through Green Door Studios now. Mike Forte making his way to the ring rather begrudgingly. He does not seem happy. He's got no music, he's got no hype up, he's got no entrance. Maybe this is just some subtle mind games on behalf of John Greed, trying to get in the head of Mike Forte. Well, but...
You don't tell me. Forte, hurry up and get the ring. Hurry up and get the ring.
Why?
Mike, get him fast.
You talk too much.
I respect Mike Forte.
They're not here right now. It's me and you. Alright? I said, you're great. You got all the goddamn talent in the world. None of these people matter. What matters is who you have having your back. And you gotta make that choice. Right here, right now. You can let them have your back. You can let that have your back. Or you can have your real family have your back. And the only thing you have to do is here, right now, show me that you are willing to do what it takes and more. And lay down and take the pin.
You want me to lay down?
Lay down and take the pin.
You want me to lay down?
Things are going to get real interesting tonight here in our main event. John Greed saying some very, very, very strong words towards Mike Forte here.
It's not me that I want to
I mean, we do have a time limit here tonight, but it doesn't actually begin until that bell rings. So, I mean, we're just along for the ride.
This guy, he took a face plant through 2 tables in a concrete floor. He knows what it's about. He's willing to do whatever it takes. John.
He's the reason why that happened.
It's that easy.
Oh.
You do that, when we here, we don't have to do anything that I plan on doing. Because I don't want to do it, Mike. I don't want to. Don't make me do what I don't want to do.
That's a bold. John Greed asking Mike Forte to lay down.
I'm going to stop talking. You choose them or you can change your family.
Strong words from John Greed here. What's Forte going to go with?
Tough decision on behalf of Forte. Does he take his friends, fans, and family? Or does he choose John Greed, Scumbag Yates?
Yeah, only time will tell.
Don't do this.
Forte.
Don't. No. Thank you. Mike Forte has shown nothing but honor and willpower these last, 2.5 years. I don't see this man laying down.
No, I do not either. Note that he's still wearing that Gate Strike shirt. It's almost as if he does not want this to end.
Definitely doesn't want this to end. He's definitely wanting to hold this group together himself this entire time. But he believes that it's John Greed who has been the problem. And John Greed believes it has been Mike Forte who has been the thorn in their side, causing the friction, causing the disconnect.
Yes, you asked me, John Greed was the first one to point the finger.
No, don't do this.
All due respect to John Greed, you point one finger, there's 3 pointing right back at you.
Crowd tonight at Green Door Studios chanting no, trying to get behind Mike Forte, trying to get in the head of the former Trios champion, telling him, you don't need to do this. You can overcome John Greed. No, come on. This is a main event.
I mean, Forte, I guess, is just doing what he thinks he has to do in order to keep the team together.
So he's just gonna take this pin. Oh!
There it is!
There we go! Look at the face of John Greed. He did not see that coming.
No, he was not prepared for that.
Oh, Forte levels out Yates. Greed swings the right hand, though, ducks. Forte mounting an assault on John Greed.
Beautiful, and we are off. Forte doing this not only for himself, but also for the soul of Tyler Arrow.
The soul? Was John Greed the devil?
Have you seen anyone closer to the devil?
Corey Stone?
Good point.
All right, moving forward. Mike Forte mounting quite an assault so far on John Greed, having him backed up into the corner. Nice stiff right shot across John Greed, though. Wow, no one has handled John Greed like this so far.
No, well, Forte's fighting for more than just himself here, that is for sure.
Greed comes charging in, but Forte manages to get over, hits the ropes. Oh, that looked a little low, but referee Brad Myers didn't call it, so we continue.
Beautiful tilt-a-whirl there.
Didn't quite get all of it, but just enough to get the job done. Beautiful drop kick in the corner.
John Greed reeling. And, stiff elbow from John Greed there to Mike Forte as he climbs to the second rope.
Mike Forte, though, trying to fight back. John Greed set very precariously on that second rope. Mike Forte dragging himself up. What are we going to see here?
Oh, yeah, could be seeing some of that patented high-flying offense.
Right, both men fighting. Forte back down to the apron. John Greed! Oh! Vicious clothesline from the top, sending Forte down to the floor with the fans.
The athleticism of John Greed on display there with that big lariat off the second rope to Forte.
Forte laying lifeless on the ground. Referee Brad Myers is probably going to have to use a little bit of discretion here in tonight's matchup. Normally, yes, we would be executing a count already, but he knows that we don't want to see another match end in a draw or a count at a Scumbag Yates.
Sorry to cut you off there, but...
No, please, if someone is viciously attacking someone, please, cut me off.
And that's exactly why they call him Scumbag.
Hooks the outside leg. Greed has a deep cover. Forte staying alive in this matchup, though. That bottom rope is looking a little extra low here tonight. I hope that doesn't come into play in tonight's matchup.
Oh, let's hope not, but only time will tell. That second rope's coming into play, that's for sure. As John Greed chokes Mike Forte on there.
Absolutely choking Mike Forte out, staring at Notice. Notice flipping him the bird. I like this lady. Yes, that's a good lady right there.
That it is. She may be a fan of Forte of some sort. I'm not quite sure.
John Greed dragging Mike Forte back up to his feet. Forte tries to fight out, but Greed is ready with that European uppercut.
And here comes the power of John Greed holding Forte there.
One-handed.
And that big slam.
Vicious one-handed scoop slam on behalf of John Greed, staring a hole right through the fans.
Oh, Getting a bit of momentum there, jumping up and dropping that big elbow right onto Forte, knocking the wind right out of him.
Slowly leaning back. Look at the cockiness of John Greed. Oh.
Yeah, John Greed just relaxing there as he leans back onto Forte.
Definitely wasn't expecting that, though. Look on his face, look of disapproval. John Greed just can't quite get in the head of Mike Forte. Can't quite get this man to do what he wants him to do.
No, and for someone like John Greed, the master of the mind games, you know that's got to be eating him up inside.
All right, nice jawbreaker. Mike Forte starting to mount an attack, starting to mount a defense, trying to get back on top in this matchup.
Yeah, there he is, starting to mount a whole bunch there. John Greed reeling as he's hanging on to that top rope.
Oh, but Yates is ready for him, grabs that ankle.
Yates.
Scumbag Yates just tripping Mike Forte. Brad, do it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Get him out of here.
Bye-bye. You're gone. I mean, after months of this, months of stuff, oh my God, what is that? Is that a belt? What does he have?
Oh, and John Greed arguing there, but Forte going for the cover there. Quick roll up.
Kick out at one. Stiff lariat on behalf of John Greed. Scumbag Yates being ejected, sent back to the locker room. Not very often you see that here in Pro Wrestling Ontario, but I'm very happy to see Brad Myers sending Scumbag Yates to the locker room.
And now that it is officially one-on-one here, Forte does not have to have eyes in the back of his head. This should be a much more even contest.
Absolutely one-on-one, but I have a feeling that some of the troubles may have already started to set in for Mike Forte. He is clutching that left leg. He is looking like he is reeling in pain, and John Greed looking like he is having a hell of a time.
Oh, that he is. John Greed just taking his time here, which could end up being a double-edged sword for him as Forte finally works his way up to his feet. But John Greed trying to tie him up in the corner there. Oh, there's one of those thunderous chops there from John Greed.
Alrighty, John Greed starting to mount an attack. Stiff chop after stiff chop to Mike Forte in the corner.
Almost trying to cave in the chest of Mike Forte.
I think he might be taking a little bit too much time, though, jaw-jacking with the crowd, feeding into them, so to speak. He has a job to do, and if he keeps his eyes on the prize, he could be picking up the victory here tonight.
Oh, that it is. But to John Greed, this is all about proving a point to Mike Forte.
And talking about taking too much time, Mike Forte is back to stiff kicks across the face. Didn't quite get all of that knee, but enough to daze him into the corner. Greed reverses. Stiff buckle sending Mike Forte right back down to the center of the ring.
Oh yeah, the power of John Greed possibly pushing over the ring over an inch with the ferocity of that Irish whip.
Absolutely, John Greed looking very pleased with his handiwork, but this crowd is deafening. They are so behind Mike Forte here tonight.
100%. Michael Forte fighting an uphill battle here against everything that is evil in John Greed.
Absolutely, Greed dragging Forte right back up to his feet. What will we see here? Maybe a side slam.
Oh, just holding him there for a second, showing off his strength. And just slamming down Forte with authority.
Hooks the inside leg. How is Forte staying alive in this match? John Greed checking his heart rate, saying this is a walk in the park. I'm okay. Might go for a cannoli after. Who knows?
No, not seeming too concerned with this. Almost playing with Forte at this point.
John Greed bringing the assault back to Forte, mounting an offense, not letting him have too much time to breathe, because the last time he did, he jumped back to his feet really quickly, and boy, those are vicious stomps.
Oh, that was stomping a mud hole right into the chest cavity of Mike Forte.
John Greed taking his time, having fun, playing with his food, so to speak, but could we be seeing him set up for that patented 5-ton frog splash?
I mean, if he hits that, I don't know if Forte will be able to get out of that one, but John Greed once again showing his weakness in that he just needs to tell the crowd just how great he is.
Man is a silver-tongued devil. He's very good with his words, but he's spending too much time with the fans here tonight. But Mike Forte capitalizes once again, bringing the fight right back to John Greed. And what are we setting up for?
Yeah, it's taking full advantage, John Greed, perched up on that top rope. Mike Forte.
Mike Forte. What?
I think we could be going for a Frankensteiner of...
Oh!
Yes! Beautiful Frankensteiner from Mike Forte as John Greed Lands in the middle of the ring.
Top rope Frankensteiner. The fans are behind Mike Forte. He is trying to get back up to his feet, clinging onto that bottom rope. Referee Brad Myers checking on both these individuals here in tonight's matchup. Like I said, a little bit of discretion. We do not want to see this match end in a draw. There must be a definitive winner.
That there must be. Neither of these men will let this match end without a definitive winner.
Good, bad, ugly, pretty, doesn't matter. This needs to end tonight.
Oh, Forte taking it with a lariat to John Greed once again.
Lariat.
Could the third time be the charm?
Oh! John Greed was ready for him. Nice stiff right shot right across the chin of Mike Forte. I'm surprised he's still standing after that.
Oh, I know I wouldn't be, but Forte!
And he turned him inside out!
I have never seen John Greed get turned inside out quite like that.
There you go, Mike Forte mounting an offense. Definitely the best one we've seen so far here tonight in this matchup. We see another backdrop suplex. Beautiful.
The strength of Mike Forte to get the 300-pounder up that high.
That thunder echoing out of the building, down the block. I'm just going to not even try to speak and continue calling. Mike Forte is climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, that he has John Greed getting up to a vertical base there as Mike Forte flying through the air there with that cross body.
Cross body slightly went off course, hooks the outside leg.
Hey, kick out by John Greed at the count of 2.
Kick out just on the nick of time by John Greed, staying alive in this matchup. Forte, though, back up to his feet slowly but surely. The pain is definitely starting to set in for Mike Forte.
Oh, that is as he tries to pick Greed up to a vertical base there, controlling the head. But John Greed able to get his way out of there, up in a fireman's carry.
Absolutely, Mike Forte trying to wiggle out, back elbow across the jaw of John Greed, kick across the knee. The other side trying to weaken the base of the big man. But you are dealing with one of the hardest hitting competitors in Pro Wrestling Ontario. Didn't quite get all of that elbow, and that's, oh yeah, he's ready. Oh
my God.
I thought he was gonna gorilla press slam him for a second.
I thought so.
Rolling.
Death belly driver.
Hooks the outside leg. How did Forte kick out of that? John Greed busting out a Death Valley driver.
Absolutely nasty. The sheer velocity of that drop, but John Greed climbing to the second rope there with some bad intentions.
John Greed, maybe we'll see that spinning heel kick off the second. Nope. Going for that clothesline, but Forte has him cinched in.
There's a Koji clutch. The Koji clutch is locked in.
Will he tap? Will Greed tap? Trying to connect his hands, trying to grasp for something, but he's got nothing. Forte has him locked in the center of the ring.
Oh, at this point, if Greed can't get out, he's got 2 options, tap or take a nap.
John Greed trying to muster out, trying to fight, has him in a pinning predicament.
Oh, John Greed, the intelligent competitor that he is, turning that into a possible win for him.
Leveraging that into a pin, forcing Mike Forte to break that hold. Mike Forte trying to continue the assault, but there come the clubbing blows from John Greed across the spine of Forte.
Oh, he's just smacking that forearm to the back of Forte as Forte hits him with that forearm in the corner.
Forte is fired up, but John Greed is ready with that boot. Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to daze him as he climbs up to that second turnbuckle. Forte's ready for him, though. Oh, my God! He went for
that exploder, couldn't quite get it, ended up with more of a Sambo suplex there.
Out of just muscle reflexes, Forte went for that exploder suplex, and damn, you got to appreciate the effort as he hits that running knee.
John Greed may be out cold.
Oh, and he gets the ropes.
You know, you got to think if he wasn't that close to the ropes, if he didn't have that ring awareness.
Oh, knee right across the chin of Mike Forte. John Greed hooks the outside leg.
Oh, Forte able to get his shoulder up at this one. I'm not quite sure how Greed was able to get out, but he did.
I don't know how either one of these men are still going here tonight, Matt, in tonight's matchup.
It just all comes down to both of these men are trying to prove a point to the other. Neither one believes that they are wrong.
Absolutely. We have had a roller coaster of an event so far for the last 4 weeks. We are excited for this Saturday in Trial by Fire, but first we must get through this match. John Greed finally back up to a vertical basis. Mike Forte looks like he's ready for him, comes charging in. Greed was ready, steps out of the way. Big splash Mongolian chop combo in the corner.
Oh, there's that spinning heel kick to a seated Forte there, going for the cover.
Oh, nope.
No, not quite yet.
Oh, and here
John
comes the
Greed.
big man.
Yeah, going for that 5-ton frog splash that you brought up earlier, Nathan.
John Greed,
There it
5-ton
is.
frog splash.
This has got to be it. I don't know if Forte can kick out of this. Oh my!
Mike Forte getting the shoulder up just in the nick of time. Like, we've talked about muscle memory, we've talked about reflexes. That was precisely that, because that's a lot of weight coming down on you.
That it was, and the look of bewilderment on John Greed's face says it all.
He's probably thinking, if you have this much resilience, imagine if you had listened to me.
Right? Oh, John Greed has the utmost respect when it comes to the skills of Mike Forte, 100%.
The crowd in Green Door Studios chanting, "You can't beat him," but Greed is losing his patience, removing the elbow pad. Things are gonna start to get hairy here. The look on John Greed's face, he is fed up, his patience is worn thin, and he is ready. Oh God.
Oh, no,
what the hell?
No, we don't. No.
Jeez. Did I say his patience? Did I not just say his patience was worn thin? That's uncalled for. Brad Myers just laid lifelessly out. What the hell is happening?
We're going to need another official out here, 100%.
You need somebody out here. I don't know what the heck is going on. John Greed is just doing whatever the heck he wants now.
And John Greed just trying to lift the lifeless body of Mike Forte.
I tell you, CEO Bill Chase not on the property for one day, and the inmates are running the asylum again.
Oh, that is true. Possibly going for that package pile driver.
Well, it's definitely super duper effective.
Forte.
Forte with a kick to the midsection, starting to fight out. Oh my God!
Oh, going to that face or that brain buster onto the knee. Didn't quite get all of it.
Mike Forte bringing the face, the head, coming crashing down right onto his knee, but that referee is out cold, buddy.
There's no official to make the count.
You're all on your own there.
Forte trying to revive Brad Myers here.
Anyone got the smelling salts? Because he is out cold.
Oh, and here comes Scumbag Yates once again, taking full advantage of the lack of a referee. Scumbag Yates just taking it to Forte. Forte not able to fight his way out as John Greed. Out in the crowd calling for Tyler Arrow to come out here. Scumbag Yates grabbing that steel chair. He's got some bad intentions here. We do not want to see any of this continue. And John Greed almost directing. Oh, no, Scumbag Yates handing the chair to John Greed as he lifts Mike Forte up to a vertical basis here.
What did I miss?
No, I don't think this is. Where is Arrow? Where is Arrow?
We had technical difficulties on our hard camera. I had to go get it figured out and come back. And what am I seeing?
Absolute chaos here. No one's coming out here to stop this. We have no official.
Yeah.
John Greed.
Forte's screwed. Starting to try to fight out of it.
The ever defiant Forte. Here he comes. Finally.
Tyler Arrow trying to get in between, coming to the aid of Mike Forte. I mean,
John Greed asking him what he's doing. He's doing the right thing.
Whoa! Like I said, we got two different camps right now. We have Airstrike and we have Scumbag and Greed. And oh my God! Scratch that, throw that out the window. Tyler Arrow just laid out Mike Forte. And what is
Symbolically
Gates is dragging Sean Cassidy to the... No.
Symbolically tearing that Yates Strike shirt right off the chest of Mike Forte.
Not like this.
No.
Scumbag Gates just dragging Sean Cassidy out from the back. Greed looking very, very pleased with Arrow's handiwork.
Years and years of friendship thrown out the window so Tyler Arrow can take his seat at the right hand of John Greed.
Sean Cassidy staring face to face with the devil himself. No, throw this match out. This is over.
This is it. Just call for the bell.
Just call it. It's done. It's not doing it, guys. Just...
Sean Cassidy begrudgingly making the 3 count.
Like I said, like I said, the referees had to show some discretion tonight, because they knew we had to have a winner. But this might be a step too far, especially if you lay your hands on both of our officials in one night.
This is the most deplorable, the most disgusting, the most heinous act I have ever seen take place within a wrestling ring. And I'm just talking about Tyler Arrow here.
John Greed saying that your job is done here, Sean, you can leave. Tyler Arrow standing over Mike Forte's lifeless body. Referee Brad Myers is still down for the count. What are we seeing here?
Everyone in this arena is thinking one thing.
John Greed's calling for the microphone. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that is fine. John Greed's got something to say, and we damn well better listen.
For 12 years, 12 goddamn years, I've come from curtain after curtain and been in ring after ring looking for you people to like me. Just like him. But so many years on the road, and so many years and so many rings in front of so many people, I figured it out. You people are not the disgrace for not cheering me.
You're a loser, jackass!
Because you broken down all the welfare cases like that piece of right there. You people are not the disgrace. I am the disgrace. This is no longer Pro Wrestling Ontario. Welcome to Disgraceland.
Well, I think that answers that. Airstrike definitely done. Yates Strike for sure done. This is Disgraceland.
What does this mean for PWO? What does this mean for Mike Forte? And
Arrow leaving the chair on top of Forte. My apologies for cutting you off there. Joining his teammates, John Greed, waiting patiently at the curtain. And I mean, I don't know what we just saw here, but thank you all for joining us this week on Pro Wrestling Ontario. We will see you this Saturday night, June 25th, Trial by Fire. Of course, next Thursday right here on YouTube. And I've been Nathan Savage. This has been Kevin the Intern.
thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next week right here.